Hey, listen, if you're like me and have been following Tammy Slaton's journey, you've probably felt a mix of emotions: inspiration, hope, and maybe even a little worry. We've watched her fight for her health, overcome incredible obstacles, and bravely share her life with us. But lately, with the news about her new girlfriend, Andrea Dalton, I can't help but feel a growing sense of concern for Tammy. After everything she's been through, I really hope she's making the right choices for her future. The past is a red flag. Tammy's dating history has been a roller coaster, and it's something we can't ignore. Remember Jerry Sykes, the man who was still married? That was a mess. And then there was the BBW king, Philip Redmond, who seemed to thrive on her unhealthy lifestyle. These relationships didn't just end, they were toxic and often fueled the very habits she was trying to escape. Then there was Caleb Willingham. His story is heartbreaking. They met in rehab, and for a while it seemed like a true love story, a supportive partnership where they were both working toward a healthier life. His tragic passing must have been incredibly painful for Tammy. This is why it's so important that her next relationship is a safe, healthy, and supportive one. She's been through enough. So, when she revealed she was dating Andrea, I was cautiously optimistic. We want to see Tammy happy. But as more details have come out, I can't shake the feeling that history might be repeating itself. The alarming revelations about Andrea. It's been reported that Andrea Dalton has a criminal past. We're not talking about a simple parking ticket. According to court records and news reports, she was arrested in 2021 on charges that included marijuana possession and driving without a valid license. Just a few weeks later, she was back in custody for failing to show up for court. When we consider the seriousness of these issues, it raises a big question. Does this align with the stable, drama-free life Tammy deserves? A person's past doesn't define them, but a pattern of reckless behavior is something to be mindful of. Tammy has worked so hard to build a new life for herself, and the last thing she needs is to be pulled into a partner's legal troubles or questionable lifestyle. The date that raised eyebrows. On 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 7, we got to see Tammy and Andrea's their first public date at a bowling alley. While it was sweet to see Tammy so nervous and excited, a few things felt off. Andrea was already pushing Tammy to introduce her to her family: Amy, Chris, Amanda, Misty, the whole Slaton-Halterman clan. Think about that for a second. They had only been dating for a few months, and Andrea was already pressuring Tammy to bring her into the inner circle. It was an intense and unusual request. When Tammy hesitated, citing her desire for everyone to get along, Andrea's reaction was telling. Her face flashed a strange expression, as if she were annoyed or frustrated. This behavior makes you wonder, is Andrea genuinely interested in Tammy, or is she more interested in the 1,000 Pound Sisters spotlight? With her eagerness to meet the family, it's not a huge leap to think that she might be trying to secure more airtime or a place on the show. Tammy has been used before, and it would be devastating to see it happen again. Her exes took advantage of her weight, her celebrity, and it seems Andrea might be following that same playbook. Tammy has admitted that she has a lot of negative energy from past relationships with people who used her. She hoped Andrea would love her for who she truly is. But with Andrea's past and her unusual behavior on their date, it's hard to feel confident. What's next for Tammy? We've seen recent social media posts of Tammy with what looks like an engagement ring, suggesting she and Andrea are already engaged. This is happening so fast. After everything we've discussed, the criminal past, the pressure to meet the family, the potential for being used, moving this quickly is a massive cause for concern. Tammy's journey has been an open book, and we've all been rooting for her. She deserves a partner who is honest, trustworthy, and supportive, someone who celebrates her for the strong, resilient woman she is, not for her fame. She needs a partner who is a safe harbor, not another storm. It's our hope that Tammy takes a step back and really thinks about what she wants and needs. The last thing any of us wants is to see her get hurt again.